Hey guys, it's Michael here at beautiful Cardiff, California, doing a review on the new Velineon VXL 3S, the 4-pole system. I have installed it into my Traxxas Slash low center of gravity, and it's got some X01 mods, axles, carriers, and diffs from the X01. And let's see, I'm gearing it on at a 1554, still using my telemetry and all those things. I did some initial test runs and had some teething problems with the pinion and the spur. My plastic gear kept stripping. It was a little harder to find the gear mesh, and I'll show you about that. Other than that, I had to tighten the gear down on the motor a few times. I put some Loctite, made sure I wrenched it because the extra torque was definitely popping that thing off. Alrighty, well, let's take a look at it, and thanks a lot for watching. Okay, I've got it all installed. Let's see, I'm going to pull this off so you can see the speed control here. Ta-da! It's got the fins going a different way. Instead of going this way, they're going this way. Other than that, it's got the blast caps. These wires aren't braided, the ones for the motor are. I also put racing fans back on, the hot racing heatsink I got off eBay. I liked the way it looked, the design, and I took their fan off, put the racing one. I'm using the stock Traxxas fan here, plastic thing, instead of the one that I have that will basically have screws going to the electronic speed control. This truck has X01 axles, has the carriers here, and it has the differentials front and rear. It has X01 parts in there. And I'm still running the stock clutch pads. I have eRevo clutch pads in my high-speed truck that are on with 3S's, and I used to only run 2S on this. Now I'm running 3S. This thing has a lot more power. It definitely will do wheelies on command with a 3S, almost like a Mamba Monster. You know, that kind of power. It's pretty good. But on a 2S, it'll only do wheelies basically from a standstill, and not all the time. Depends on how it hooks up. Doesn't have quite the torque a 3S does, that's for sure. So basically I blew out a couple of these because the motor's a little more choppy, so just the feel of it was harder for me to get, because on the listen to that. Just spins easily. These don't. So it's just a little more choppy because of the 4-pole motor and more powerful magnets and all that stuff, which definitely gives it more torque. So I recommend not only doing this by feel, but afterwards, you know, doing a bench test, which I did each time. But I also had this gear come right off the motor to come loose a few times. Even though I cranked it down, and even though I put thread lock, and this thing had more torque, and I just really cranked it down there this time. So. Alrighty, I think it looks pretty good. I got it all wired in. The fans and everything are hooked up to the receiver, which gives out about 6 amps from what I hear. So running about 15,000 RPMs on those. Okay, what other things did I do? I put back on my RPM rear end, which is kind of worn down here on the back side, getting kind of thin there. Oops. I'm coming a little loose there on one of the things from bashing. Go figure. This way I can do some wheelies. I'll loosen these up a little bit more. I can spin a little better. And alrighty, let's get to it. Hey guys, Michael here in beautiful Cardiff, California. Gonna do a little hot laps around our little island over here. I got the 3S. It's a 25C punch. It's a 5,000 milliamp. It's the stock Traxxas battery. I'm running the 4-pole system with the new Velineon VXL 3S. So, anyways, got the X01 axle carriers and diffs front and rear, and I put on my old RPM bumper on the back with the wheelie bars there. So we'll see what we can do here. I'm gonna go line it up and see what it's doing here. Alright. Pass the thing. Here we go. Ready? Front flip. down this way. Pop on the rest. The wheelie monster. Go again. About half throttle. I'm just trying to pop it up lightly and try to modulate it a little better here. It's pretty, I'm going to try a full throttle. There we go. Oh, we'll just flip over backwards. Oh, see? Alright. Oopsie. I used to have to do a dip before. Even with the 3S with the other system, it would not pop the wheelie like this. This has a lot more power. Try to do some more wheelies. Here we go. Oop. Oops. Those are called cartwheels. I think that might get you extra points. I'm not sure. There we go. That's got crazy power. Yeah, those are RPM wheelie bars. You can run you over here. But I think these things need to be out here on the side because they're too in the middle. It doesn't give them that stability. Let's try it again here. Oh my god. Hey, that was skill there. I did use the wheels to get back over, so hey. Here we go. I'm getting a little better at it. I used to have an Emax a long time ago that had dual motors and it was pretty fast. So. Oh, that was good. That was way less than half throttle on the full over here. It was car passed. You can kind of hear the fan spinning there. Yeah, racing fans allow me to run a lot harder, a lot longer. I'm just trying to get a nice, easy wheelie here without them being too much power. Oh, there we go. Nice. Oops. And he ends it with the turtle. Oh, doing the walk of shame. See if I can get another nice wheelie in there. That's a lot of power. About between quarter and half throttle, that's where the sweet spot is on this, to get it up and to go nice and easy. Yeah. It's hard to get it to stay there. Yeah, I don't want to go more than about between a quarter and a half. It's just already enough. Oh. full throttle acceleration and it got a little choo-choo. Alright, here we go. Sorry guys, this thing's crazy fast. It's a lot more fun, that's all I can say. That was a nice one. I wonder what happened if I do a wheelie. Whoop. Oh wow. Yeah, that was planned. Okay. Hey, the tires are still on. That's pretty good. Whoop. No charge for the tree trimming service. So we're down to almost down to the end of the battery. 11.5 volts, 11.6. Pop back up 133 degrees, and I've hit about 44. It says, but those things are pretty much estimated. It's not GPS. I'm getting a little better. Okay, I spoke too soon. Here we go. I think we're at a good angle here. Woo! Oh, that's good. Try that again. Light. I'm trying to do more control than craziness here. Let's see. You can tell it's a lot faster. I'm giving a couple squirts there. Here we go, the last one here. Okay. Well, definitely has a lot more torque. Has a lot more power, a lot more punch, and makes it a lot more fun. These are, it's a good upgrade. I highly recommend it. I'm pretty impressed with it, and it does run a lot cooler considering how much I was running it on a 3S. So Traxxas, I'm pretty impressed. I'll continue to do some further reviews on this and check different gearing, probably run it in my high-speed truck too and see how that does. Alright guys, hit like and subscribe, and see you later.